Welcome back. You know what? You've waited long enough through the commercial break, so we're just going to go ahead and get going right away. It's homecoming night out in Rapids where the Red Raiders are hosting the Marshfield Tigers. If Marshfield can spoil the party, they clinch their ticket to the playoffs, but the first play of the game has quarterback Caden Sengbush tricking not only the Marshfield defense, oh no, but our cameraman as well. Caden breaks free of the defensive line and rockets all the way down the sideline for a touchdown. Now the Tigers, they're going to try and stuff that momentum as Christian Chin has an impressive kick return, putting the Tigers in prime position. However, the Rapids defense, once that offense gets on the field for Marshfield, they're not going to give them an inch. They stop the Tigers from getting into that end zone. Rapids gets the win 26-7. Heading north to Colby, the Hornets on fire against the visiting Ladysmith Lumberjacks. Second quarter, Hornets in Lumberjack territory. Brent Jesk with the QB keeper. He's patient, follows his blockers, lets the outside lane develop, and he heads into the end zone. Colby up 41-0. Ladysmith forced to punt a little later, and the snap is low. The punter tries to kick it away, but Colby gets the ball with good field position. A couple plays later, Tevin Rue takes the handoff and snakes his way into the end zone. Colby wins big, 62-6. Okay, folks, this is it. You know how we do it here. We save the best for last. Buckle up. It's time for the game of the week. Out west, Edgar and Abby, both teams have already clinched their spot in the playoffs, but there's always seeding to consider, so something is riding on this one. First quarter, Edgar up 8 on the fourth down. A handoff to Evan Schunk. He'll carry it 36 yards to the end zone. To the second quarter we go now. Abby ball, Adam Dietrich sneaks it into the end zone. And you know what? Don't look now. The Falcons take the 16-14 lead, but come on now. This is Edgar we're talking about. Quarterback Madison Butt with the give to William Hackle, whom the defense just can't shackle because he is gone like yesterday. 51 yards to the house to retake the lead. Skip ahead, 2 minutes left in the half. Edgar making good time. They'll get a short pass. Carter Butt down on the 10-yard line. Gets the 10-yard carry. But for as much as excitement as we had in the first, that's where it ended. No one scored in the second half as Edgar wins 30-16. Now, let's send it out to Addison Van Patten for more. Addison.
Yeah, hey Alex, you wouldn't know these two teams were already guaranteed a spot in the playoffs by the way they both performed tonight. Edgar got the win, but what stood out most here was coaching decisions. Both Edgar and Abby went for the 2-point conversion on every touchdown in the first half, something you wouldn't expect in a closer game like this one. Now both defenses taking the lead in the second half, neither allowing a single touchdown in the third and fourth quarters. As for the Wildcats, I talked to Coach Sins on what their game plan was going into this one.
Knowing what they do in offense, we thought the biggest key was to try to get ahead, get a lead, and maybe take them out of their game and make them pass a little bit. Well, of course, we got a lead, and we kind of held the lead. We never did make them pass, but that was kind of our goal because we knew they could run well, and we didn't know if they could pass all that well, so that was kind of what we wanted to do. I thought offensively we played well. I thought Matty Butt maybe had his best game of the year at quarterback, which was good to see because we'll need him going forward.
And as for Edgar head coach Jerry Sins, he has a clinch of his own. Tonight marks the 46th consecutive winning season he's had at the head of the Edgar Wildcats out of the 47 seasons he's been the head coach. Alex, back to you.
Thank you, Addison, and congratulations to Jerry Sins. And a PSA as we head to break, always remember to put some respect on that man's name because he's a living legend. We'll be back after this.